Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Jeff Releford, and I thank you for joining me on the Jeff Releford Show. Because listen, you could have been doing anything else today, right? But you chose on your way home from work, or if you just at home chilling, to tune in to the Jeff Releford Show. Now, real quick, I want to say this to you. Go ahead, tell your friends and family to download the online radio box app to your Android or your Apple device. So that way you can go ahead and listen to us on the go. And what you do is from there, you type in Biggs Radio Chicago. Okay? Biggs Radio Chicago. And also listen to our sister stations in Indianapolis, Indiana, Pasadena, California, Atlanta, Georgia. And once again, you are kicking it with Jeff Releford on the Jeff Releford Show on Biggs Radio Chicago, the voice of a new generation. Let's go. Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Life Coach Jeff, coming to you live. And we are here on another episode of the Jeff Releford Show with your boy, Life Coach Jeff. How is everybody doing on today, man? Let me tell y'all something, okay? If y'all didn't get outside and enjoy some of this weather, or maybe you just getting off work right now, and you getting ready to step outside on a Monday to enjoy this weather, I really hope that that's something y'all get into, because right now it is 5:01, okay? That means you need to be high-stepping it out of work. If you already haven't done so, get in your car, roll down some windows, listen to me. Well, no, don't roll down the windows, because you know what? You won't be able to hear me. Okay, you know, we're going to take back everything I said. I just need you to get in your vehicle so you can listen to your boy on WCHI, Biggs Radio Chicago. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to put that out there. Don't roll your windows down. Nah, just go in with your AC and get you some of this good knowledge for the day. That's what I want y'all to do. But yeah, man, y'all know how we do. We first get on, I have to let y'all know where we at, because this is where home is, baby. Boom, we here at the Vibe Studios here at 2075 Rush Place here in Lake Station, Indiana. It consists of Ryan Reed of the VNO, what you know, myself, Life Coach Jeff Releford of Redirect, Regroup, Refocus, Smooch Wallace. Who is Smooch Wallace, baby? If you don't know him, please get to know him. And also Mary Selena K of Rock Truth Radio. We make up the Vibe Studios 219. We also have a second location in Maryville, right in Healthy in Space. So that's V2 in the house, Vibe Studios 2. So y'all check that out, right in Healthy in Space, right off of 61st and I believe 61st and Broadway in Maryville, Indiana. Please, y'all check that out as well. If you need your podcast or your radio show produced, we got you, because this is what we do, people. All right, this is what we do. I don't think I have many announcements, y'all. I really don't. Normally, I come with a lot of stuff, but since today is today, we have to remember that I'm on the air from 5 to 6 p.m., and then Julian St. Chris is on with Mixtape Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. And also Dynalyn Biggs is on from 8 to 10 p.m. Yes, so please, y'all tap in with us, because we have a number of shows going on today. And we got you all the way from when you get off work until you get ready to rest your head, because Dynalyn going to be rocking. And that 8, 9, 10 o'clock hour, she getting it. So y'all keep it locked in, because we got y'all for a whole 5 hours, okay? And also, listen, if you have any music or any submissions or any advertising that you would like to get across to us on either one of our shows, please give us a call at 773-462-4447 or email us at biggsradio@gmail.com. And also, just go to www.biggsradio.com, and that has everything you need to know about our station, okay? And you can learn about Miss Dynalyn Biggs and her vision and what drove her to do all of this, because this is a great thing that we're doing out here on Biggs Radio, WCHI, Biggs Radio Chicago, yo. We working it out. So, yes, y'all stay locked in. Please go to biggsradio.com and stay tapped into us, because we have things coming up, people. We have a lot of good things happening, a lot of great shows. So please don't just listen to your boy, Life Coach Jeff. Listen to everybody. All right. So let's get it, y'all. So for today, what I really want to talk about, I really want to just talk about life. I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm going to say why I say life. I say life because life is very precious, extremely precious. Your life is very valuable. How much does your life mean? How much does your life mean to you, and how much is it actually worth to you? I asked this question because today Some of y'all know I'm a maintenance electrician as well by trade. And went into the job today, and I learned something very disheartening. I learned that one of the young brothers who we end up working with, he ended up getting shot and killed. And the reason for this shot and killing was somebody hit the back of his car. And when somebody hit the back of his car, I guess he is a part of the gun-toting society as well. And from what I hear, he was one of those who liked to flash his weapon and everything of that nature. And I guess things got a little escalated and heated, and he is no longer with us. So, you all, this is why I say life is a very precious thing. How is it that how much do you value your life? You know, have you ever thought about that? And I'm gonna just be honest with you. It's one of those things where no one's never thinking about dying. What I mean by never thinking about dying is like you're not saying, "Oh, I'm just ready to go now." Like you have a lot of energy saying you're ready to go. Nobody's really looking forward to that because we have a lot of things that we have to do while we're here on this earth. I still have a lot to do while I'm here on this earth. We all got plenty much to do while we still here in the land of the living. And, I just want to tell y'all before you get into any type of hostile situation, let's use some wisdom. I just can't stress that enough because this has been on my mind as of late today, and it's just something, So I really want y'all to just use some wisdom when it comes to some type of hostile situation. There are a lot of things in this world and in this life that we just do not have to be a part of. There are a lot of things that we just don't even have to just give any attention to it. We don't have to pay no mind. We don't have to give it nothing. We can look the other way. Or if something is coming your way, you have a choice to just simply walk away. Leave it be. I'm really encouraging y'all to just, if you see any type of hostility or you're in an environment that's just not good, walk away. Just walk away. To me, it saddens me to know that this young brother lost his life. And, he had kids too. Had a baby on the way. Has a baby on the way. And that baby will never get a chance to know as they get into a young child, adolescent years, young adult into adulthood, they'll never be able to know their father. So I understand it's a lot of violence that goes on in the city, a lot of things that happen. But I know you hear people say, put the guns down all the time. And I'm going to just tell y'all, just use some wisdom. Taking somebody else's life isn't worth it at all. I'm not going to say isn't really worth it. It's just not worth it at all. It brings you nothing. You get satisfaction in a moment because you got somebody, but then you have to think about the rest of your life. That's normally a life sentence, people. Come on. You are going to be in jail for quite some time. It is not worth it. Man, I really hope if somebody is listening who is affiliated in some type of way with any type of gang, anything like that, if you are listening, please just use wisdom. Because I have to understand, man. I had an older gentleman talk to me today, and he was telling me a story about some things. And he was like, man, I thought the guy he was talking about was younger. But turns out he was my age. He was like, Jeff, it's starting off in your generation. Your generation on down is through. I'm like, hold on, old man, we ain't through. We ain't done quite yet. But I feel that a lot of people, we're in a time where people are so worried about themselves, right? We're all worried about ourselves. All worried about ourselves. And we don't want to have any time to show any love to people. I'm going to tell y'all something. God shows love to each and every person. And yes, I'm not going to sit up here and tell you God is not a God of wrath because he was a God of wrath, okay? But he shows love also. And we have an example to go out and lead with some type of love. Lead with some type of love. I guarantee y'all, man, if you live with love on your heart rather than hate, oh my gosh. Y'all don't understand. We could change so much of we could start in changing homes. We can end up changing communities, states, a nation. countries, maybe the whole world, if we would just go ahead and operate by leading in love. I just can't stress that enough, yo. And it's wild because this thing really came across this morning. When it came across, a lot of different things rolled in my head as I was moving around the plant, doing certain things. A lot of different things came into my head. And, you know, I asked myself the question, like I asked earlier, how much do you actually value your life? If you had to sit up here and somebody could put a price on your life, how much do you feel it is worth to you? What's up, Ovita? Good evening. Hey, y'all, I'm going to be on the Ear Hustler show, Ear Hustler radio show. Okay. Y'all better tap in. I'll be there with Miss Ovita, Ivy, and oh my gosh, Keisha Passmore. Keisha Cautious out here in the building. So I will be on their show tonight. I believe it's at 7 o'clock. Yeah, I'll make sure I stream it. I believe it's going to be on StreamYard as well. I'll be able to share it to my page, let y'all listen in and such. But yeah, y'all tap in with that. Miss Ovita Ivy, she's listening today. And, you know, how much do you value life? If you had to put a price on your life today, how much are you going to say it's going to be worth to you? Tell you something, baby. My life out here is priceless. Okay? No. We need to live all day. I have a lot of work to do. I have a mission that I have to accomplish while I'm over here, and nobody is going to stop me from that. Sometimes you got to make sure you drop gems and you leave nuggets, so even in death, you have something that people can know you by. That's what I'm trying to do. So that's why my life is priceless. Somebody was to hand me some money and say, hey, I'll give you this, you go die. Nah. It does me nothing. I won't be here to actually enjoy that. So please ask yourself, do you value your life? Because I understand we're in a generation still where people are just they just don't care. A lot of these kids and a lot of these, even some middle-aged adults don't even care. Like, people have things that they feel like they can lose, or they feel like they have nothing to live for. Tell you something, yo. You have something to live for. You have something to live for. You have something to actually care about. And people actually care about you. You might be thinking that nobody does, but somebody does care about you. A lot of times what we have to do is we have to put ourselves in that mind of that positive space. We have to be positive so that we can go ahead and make ourselves better, not just for us, because if we make ourselves positive thinkers, positive doers, we end up helping ourselves. But then guess what? You also get to be a blessing to help somebody else as well. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Given it shall be given unto you. Just leave it there. Leave it there. Principles, baby. It's all about the principles. We believe in the G-O-D over here. I'm not saying that that's what you have to believe in, but just know that when I open up my mouth and I start talking about these things, these are principles, people. These are principles. That's all I'm saying. But yes, please ask yourself, how much do I value my life? Man, I'm sorry. This is just a heavy topic for me. It's a real heavy topic for me because, you know, I have people who have been I know people who have been locked up before, accused of crimes, serving long sentences, things of that nature. And, you know, these types of things, they just hit home because then you have to think about the other half of the story too. Now someone is gone. They can't tell their side of the story. You know, somebody always says justice for this, justice for that. But I'll be very honest when I say this. I'm just being real. Sometimes in cases like this, you don't end up getting justice because it can easily come out that maybe, just maybe, what if your loved one was the one that was to provoke some action and then they lost their life because they provoked someone? That's a harsh reality, people. That is a very harsh reality. To learn that your loved one became a hothead for a moment and then lost their life because of it. Man, I'm trying to tell y'all, peace is everything out here. Peace I leave with you. Let your heart not be troubled nor afraid. I keep it with me every day. I hold on to that little portion of scripture all the time because your peace is everything. You got to get to a point where nobody is going to rock, nobody is going to shake, nobody is going to try to remove your peace, because your peace is already in you already. We have access to all of this stuff. You just got to be able to just sit down one day and be like, you know what, this is what I want, and stick with it. Stick with it. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, we live in a generation in society where nobody cares. They only care about themselves. And I really want to challenge y'all to just show some appreciation to somebody else. Show some love to somebody. Be the change that you want to see. It does you no good to complain about what it is that you want, but be the change that you want to see. I do what I do because I want to be the change that I can see. I say the things that I say because I want to be the change that I can see. I don't care if nobody else sees it. As long as I live up to the standard of Jeff, I get up every morning and I compete with me. I don't compete with nobody else. So get to that point where y'all can show some love to others, man. Where everything doesn't just have to be life is just, it's about me on my time, on my dime and everything. No. Do something nice for somebody. I say this all the time. Do something nice for somebody. Tell them you love them. Give them a hug. Show that person, show that family member, show that boyfriend, that girlfriend, that husband, that wife, that brother, that sister, that cousin, that auntie, that grandmother, that grandfather, that you actually care and you appreciate them. Show them. I can tell you all day I love you. But what am I going to do to actually show you that I do love you and I do care? Those are the things that people are going to remember. Those are the things that people will take with them and cherish. Because that's how it is. I'm telling y'all, this topic is heavy, yo. The topic is very heavy. And with you valuing your life, you have to remember, a lot of times we value the life of others as well. Now, we value our own life. But don't you value the life of others where you don't want to put them in harm's way too? I'm trying to tell y'all, man, and I hate that I have to say this because you would think it would be so self-explanatory in 2025 that in today's society that we have to really talk about having a mindset to really be positive. That blows my mind. It blows my mind to think it. It blows my mind to have to say it, that we are in such a world where we have to adopt ways to think positive. Kids are going through so much depression, so much anxiety. Al Grill, what's up, Dr. Al in the house? Y'all holler at him with bedtime stories, baby. Bedtime stories with Al Grill on WOSD Radio and on Biggs Radio Chicago, WCHI. Trying to tell y'all, man. How you doing, Brother Grill? Great to see you on and listen tonight, sir. Yeah, these kids are going through so much depression. They're going through so much anxiety. You know, when I was younger, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I just was a different type of child. I don't know. I don't remember dealing with a lot of that. I don't know. I'm not going to say I was always the happiest, but I felt like I had a normal childhood. And when it was certain things that didn't happen or happened in a certain way that I didn't like it, I just dealt with it. You know, I dealt with a lot of stuff. And I feel like kids today, they're not trying to deal. They just want to blame it on people. I'll never forget it. Y'all know I mentor young girls on Saturdays too. And this particular Saturday, when I was up there, we did I'm gonna let y'all know this. What we did was we did a workshop where the girls had to write on a plate, a glass plate, the things that were hurting them, the things that they didn't like, the things that were bothering them. Things they wanted to get rid of, be freed from on these plates. And just some of this stuff, just trying to break it down. Like, these kids are in their teens and they're saying, I don't like people. Some of them are saying, I feel like I just don't have friends because people get on my nerves. I just never understood. And now I kind of get it. I once was in that space as well, but it just seemed like it's very prevalent amongst this generation. I hear it a lot with these younger kids that, they're tired of people. People get on their nerves. Like, it's like, wow, you ain't got at least one friend you can rock with. You hear a lot of these kids talking about, well, I can't trust you. I just don't trust people. You got to learn so somebody can trust you. There are certain things that you're developing in, that you're moving up and around in the ranks in when it comes to your personal development as a teenager. So there's certain things that you have to be ready for as well. Trosh in the building, everyday hustler. Okay, I just want to say that. I'm sorry. I have to interject that in there. If y'all don't know, stream Trosh right now, everyday hustler, Apple Music. I promise you it's there. Boom. All right. But yes, I'm telling you, these kids, man, they do so much. And it's just like, wow. And these are the girls that I love to help. These are the young girls that I have the privilege of talking to. Shout out to Miani. Miani is going to have her prom send off this Friday. I will be there. I'm letting you know, girl. I will be there to support you. It's going to be a good thing. So big shouts out to Miani. Miani she is older. Miani is getting ready for college. Yeah, she is getting ready for college. Man, shout out to Jennifer Williams and Zetta Nicole Girls, because she's actually doing a great thing. If y'all haven't tapped into Zetta Nicole Girls, that's ZettaNicole Girls. Okay, Zetta Nicole Girls. It's a great thing. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all need to tap into that. Check into that, because Miss Jennifer Williams is doing a great thing. What she's bringing these young ladies, what she's trying to provide for them. It's awesome. And to be a part of that is a great thing. I love to be a part of that. So big shouts out to you, Miss Jennifer Williams. And I'm telling you, just learning from these kids, learning that, was life really that hard? Was life really that hard? Or was I just in an emotional state because I didn't get what I want? Because I'm going to be honest with you, my adult years aren't that bad. Oh, people, they not. I'm actually enjoying my adult years. Some people want to go back to when they was a kid. Nope, I don't want to go back there. I like this better. I like this a lot better. I like to go ahead, make my own decisions, do some things for myself, make sure I can get the best results that I can out of something, because I don't have to rely on anybody. Self-dependency is a little different. It's a great feeling. Not having to worry about somebody else. I have somebody else worry about you. It's a great thing. And especially when you get in marriage, when you know the person that you with is good and they know you good. Oh, there's some peace that come about that. That's a whole nother topic, people. Y'all know me. Y'all know Jeff. I can talk about my marriage for quite some time, but we're not going to do that today. We are not going to do that today. I just really hope that this particular show today is because I really want to talk to a generation. I really want to talk to a group of kids and group of adults that are lost. And sometimes they just need a little bit of help to find the way, just need a shred of guidance. And the whole thing that I want to say to them is just, please just have some peace in your life. I know we see it on reels. I know we see it on shows. I know we see it on people snapping on each other about it, the whole nine. But I'm going to tell you something. Trying to protect something like that, that is a real solid thing. Some of y'all say y'all be cool. You hear a lot of young kids, I'm cool. No, you're not. I see it's written all over your face. My voice cracked. You don't have to say a word. I'm just saying. Just say it. Can't hide nothing from the adults, children. Can't hide nothing, kids. Can't hide nothing. Got to watch out for stuff like that. A lot of times when you see things or you hear things, just deal with it. Honestly, just deal with it. But deal with it in a mature-esque way. We ain't got to be snapping on people. We ain't got to be acting a fool. We ain't got to be going crazy for no reason. if you have a desire to separate from those that bring you and wish you no good, bring you no good and wish you no good, you have every right to do that. A lot of times we don't have to have drama knocking on our doorstep for no reason. There's a lot of things. Oh, let me say this, people. There are a lot of things in this world that we can prevent due to how we interpret things. I'm going to say that one more time for the people in the back who might need to hear me a little bit more. There are a lot of things, people, that we can prevent due to the way that we think of things, due to the way that we perceive things. That's what a whole shift in the mindset is about. Some people may disagree with me on that. But the only reason why I'm talking about it is because, have you tried it? Have you tried to look at things from a better perspective than looking at it through your view of what it is now? You might not have to change your view. But what if you just believe so harshly about a particular topic? You might have to change that viewpoint. And it's okay to change a viewpoint because you've been enlightened. Sometimes we feel that we have to just stand on everything. A lot of times I'm going to tell you, we are people. We are man. We are fickle. Things are going to change with us. I'm just saying. Sometimes accept some things for what they are, for what you see. You know you can. Sorry about that, y'all. My phone is ringing. But sometimes accept some things, you know, that go ahead and happen in life, you know. Everything doesn't have to be such a bad painted picture. You can come from a bad beginning, but remember, it's not how you start, baby. It's how you end. You know, a lot of times we have to think about our end game, our end plan. If we move just a little bit, what we're doing is we walking by faith and not by sight. We giving God that little bit of extra so he can work with something. All you got to do is make a move. Just make a move. I'm not saying you have to make the move because that means it has to be perfect. No, it just has to be a move. Some of y'all catch it when you get back home. Some of y'all might catch it. Some of y'all might catch it. I don't know. Just make a move, you know. Start afresh and new today. Figure out what it is that you want to go ahead and take into this next level of your life. Speaking of next level, there are a lot of people graduating. Shout out to the graduates, yo. Shout out to the graduates. I was amongst one of them as well, receiving an honorary doctorate degree from Cheeseboro Bible Institute in studies of evangelism. Honorary doctorate in evangelism studies. That's what it is, evangelism studies. So if y'all don't know how that pertains to my particular life, as again, we always believe in the God. I give out some godly principles to y'all. A lot of times I do it, and y'all don't even realize it's coming to y'all. But I'm just trying to teach y'all a little something. Give y'all some life coaching lessons. That's all I'm trying to do. That's all Jeff Releford trying to do. Give y'all a little something to run with, to rock with, so y'all can go ahead and get through y'all week a little bit. You know, so y'all have something to ride the wave with. You might come listen to the show feeling down. I want to build you back up. That's what I want to do. So with this honorary doctorate, it really speaks to everything that I'm doing. It speaks to the vision that I have with how I'm trying to infiltrate certain avenues, such as terrestrial radio, internet radio, the whole nine, even my own internet radio station. It's a great thing. So I'm very honored to be amongst the graduates. But shout out to each and every graduate. Shout out to people getting honoraries. Shout out to people getting their physical PhD. Man, I'm trying to tell you, y'all some heroes. Y'all some great people. And anybody who's being honored for such a prestigious thing, whether it be an honorary degree or whether it be a PhD, y'all doing great. I want to tell y'all. And for my people who feel like they need something to validate them, who feel like they need a piece of paper for recognition, I'm going to tell you, you don't. A lot of times, you just have to be working the vision. Sometimes when you work a vision, sometimes it's not always going to be given in a form of recognition through paper. It's not always going to be like that. Shout out to the homie Stony Stables in the building. What's up, big dog? I see you out here listening, vibing with us. Salute to you, big dog. Appreciate you, man, for tapping in. Yeah, all congratulations always doesn't come in the form of a paper. It always doesn't. Rather, it is a great honor to have it and receive it. But I'm gonna tell you, just from being a living testament of not even knowing that this could even come my way. That just put in the work. If you put in some work and you be humble with what you're doing and you stay true to the vision, you stay true to the mission, God always works everything else out on the back end. Always. I'm just telling y'all what I know. So put in a little bit of work. You'll get your flowers in time. I guarantee you will. You'll get your flowers in time. Sometimes you have to go ahead and actually provide some type of good soil for a seed to be planted in so it can grow and it can mature into something. Maybe if some of us out here aren't harvesting anything, we might want to check the foundation. We might want to check the type of soil we have. Are we fertilizing the soil? Are we tending to it? Are we making sure it's watered? Are we making sure that we being a good steward over something like this? So then that way, when we receive something great, it can be given to us at great. We can keep it up as on the level of great, and people can see the great. Are we doing that? Are you doing that? So, word of advice, never come looking for validation. Never go looking for it. Make it come to you. That's all I can say. And it only comes to you through the work that it is that you do. It only comes from the work that you do. So, real talk. These are real true statements. These are real true words. I'm telling y'all. Because I'm not going to tell y'all to do anything that I've never had to do. So, yes. Good work, consistency, connections with others. That goes a long way. See, I also tie in this to see how much do you value your life? How much do you value your life? I value my life so much to the point to where I'm willing to do what I have to do in order to be successful. Now, I'm going to come on here and you're going to hear me say it. I'm not willing to do anything to be successful. I'm just willing to do what I have to do in order to be successful. Those are two different things. Y'all can try to separate them, but those are two different things. I'm definitely going to do everything that I can to be successful, to work these avenues that God is blessing me in that can allow me to elevate. That I will do. But I'm not just going to do anything to be successful. No. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all might not know what I'm talking about. I'm just here to enlighten the minds of the people. That's all. Let y'all know what's going on. Tapping in. Man, this has been a good show so far. I've given y'all a lot of words. I know I have. Y'all, I just have a lot that's on my heart today. I have a lot that I just want to say, want to get out. Because, as I stated earlier, just knowing the passing of that young man, I'm 35. I believe he was 32. You know? Life isn't promised to anybody. So at least try to get live the best life that you can live. Seriously. Get everything that you can out of it. If you say you want something, do it. If you say you want it, get it. Attain it. Achieve it. Do whatever it is that you got to do to get to that thing that you say you desire. And even if you don't end up actually getting that thing that you desire, at least enjoy the journey. At least enjoy the journey, people. Because honestly, you'll never get rewarded if you don't trust the journey, if you don't follow the path. And a lot of times, all you have to do is just be humble. Again, you want to know another key. Just be humble. You know, you can't live puffed up and in vainglory. You can't do that for yourself. Can't do that. Can't live a life like that. You just can't do it. Because if you live a life like that, once again, What did I say earlier? We live in a society where we care so much about us and not others. Ooh, excuse me. That's who you end up becoming. You end up becoming a person that's only about them. Be selfish for you at times. I have to say that, people. Be selfish for you at times. Yes. Go ahead and give it to yourself sometimes. Do things for you. Make yourself happy. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying don't do that stuff for yourself. I'm telling you to do it, but just do it within reason. And always remember to think about people. I'm not saying you got to spend every waking moment about thinking about people. No. Just try to do it when it actually counts. Try to do it when it makes sense. You know, try to have something like that on the forefront of your mind, even if you don't ever get to doing anything like that. Try to have it on the forefront of your mind rather than on the back of your mind. Like I always tell y'all with my marriage all the time, it's at the forefront of my mind. It's service. It's at the forefront of my mind. So I have to think like that. And in turn, that gets me ready to help and be good for other people as well. I'm telling y'all, learn in your life how different things connect the dots for you so that you can end up getting the most out of your life. I'm telling you, I want each and every one of y'all listening just to get the most out of your life. Because I'm telling you, I don't want to live life with no regrets. I don't want to live life saying, I should have did this, I should have did that, I could have did this. Believe that every move and every step that you make is for a reason. Every move and every step that you make is for your purpose. See, I didn't know y'all was gonna get all this just for me asking the question, how much do you value your life? Y'all didn't expect to get all this. I'm trying to tell you. This is why I wanted to have this conversation today, because how much do you value your life is encompassed in all of these things. In all of these things. I'm telling you, it's a great thing. It's a real good thing when you actually peel back the layers and you look at everything and you start talking to yourself. And what I mean by start talking to yourself, people, listen to me when I say these things. When I say start talking to yourself, it's just, excuse me, there are a lot of times when we do have little sidebar conversations with ourselves. Sometimes you have to remind yourself that you could do something. Sometimes you have to remind yourself and tell yourself that you are great. Sometimes you have to remind yourself and tell yourself that, hey, I could do anything that I have the desire to do because God put it in me to achieve it already. So talk to yourself, remind yourself, encourage yourself to do better and to want better and to do more and to want more. Because I'm telling you, life will go by very, very quickly. I swear to y'all, I was just 25, now I'm 35. Shoot, I feel like I'm 20 at times. That's a good thing, too. That's what keep me looking young, baby. I feel young. I feel young. Some of y'all need to feel young out here. Some of y'all need to do young things. Some of y'all need to stop acting like old men and old women at the age of 35 when you're not. Get out there and have some fun. Put a smile on your face. Do things that you would love to do. Stop criticizing people for what they do. It's okay to have an opinion. I get it. What we see in front of us is, if somebody act a fool, we see that right in front of us. We can speak on that. Baby, we can speak on that. We can talk on that. But just talking about blatant things that you don't know about, that you've never seen, get that out of your life too. Get that out of your life about gossiping and talking about people. It ain't going to do you no good. Talk about what you know. I always tell people, you can never go wrong with talking about what you know and what you see. Can't ever go wrong with that. Anything else outside of that is straight speculation. You don't ever want to speculate. But yeah, people, telling y'all, do stuff for you. Do some stuff for you. Value your life. Know that your life is very precious. Know that you're worth something. Know that you are somebody. Know that if you put in a little bit of, shouldn't be hard work. Some of it can be hard work. I'm going to be honest with you. It shouldn't be hard work. If it's something you love to do or have a desire to do, try not to make it hard work for yourself. Try to make it easy, because it can be easy. Again, we can change if we just mildly change our perception about things. That works so much on your inward, and it'll revamp your outward. Young kids, stop being hotheads. Like I said earlier, telling you, so many things we need to change. So many things that can change. Sometimes we don't believe we can change anything. But we have to remember that greater is he that is in me than he who is in the world. So remember, there's always something stronger in you to help you pull yourself out of that thing. You might not know what it is, but it'll reveal itself to you soon enough. Well, all you need to know right now is that you have enough inside of you already to make it over the hump. You have enough inside of you already to do the impossible, because you can. Simply, merely because you can. Has anybody ever been pushed? You ever been pushed because your back was against the wall and you just had to do right and you had to do better? I know I've been pushed. I had no choice but to change, because you kind of see where you kind of envision your stuff and certain things in your mind, and you see how far along they can go. You know, you start to see like, man, if I stay like this, maybe 5-10 years from now, maybe this ain't going to turn out too well. Maybe I can be in a totally different position than what I would normally be in. Maybe I will be in turmoil instead of peace, or maybe I will be in peace instead of turmoil. These are real life things that you have to ask yourself and you have to speak to. You got to be able to speak to, because at the end of the day, that's your name on that headstone. That's your name in that obituary. That's your name with everything that's attached to what was yours. What I'm trying to say is, people, it's all about you in that moment. So live a life of happiness. Live a life of peace. Not to please others, but when you leave a legacy, you don't want the last story to be about you something that could have been preventable. You don't want that to happen. I would rather die by me trying to help somebody with my story than somebody telling a story said, oh man, Jeff died because it was such and such that happened. Nah, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna walk away. If it's getting too crazy, I'm walking away. So sometimes we just have to learn to leave well enough alone and understand that humans are humans. Just because I'm humble, or just because I might be erratic, there's somebody more humble than me, and there's somebody that's way more erratic than me. So on the erratic tip, keep your head on the swivel. Protect yourself. Look out for you when you out there. I don't care where you at. It's men and women sitting up here dying at the club, yo. But if you desire to have fun, sometimes you don't have to go to the club. Go get you a nice dinner. Go to a restaurant. Join a group called Base. Let me tell y'all about Base a little bit. I get no sponsorship from Base or nothing like that. This is merely a group that I'm a part of, and it's been pretty dope so far. Base is a monthly fee, and when they charge this monthly fee, you have access to dinners. You have access to restaurants, other places and things where it sparks and invokes great conversation for you. So if you're one of those people, if you're looking to expand your mind, if you want to do something different, if you want to grow, I encourage Base. I encourage Base, because Base is a real good network of people. I had my phone interview. Yes, I said phone interview, because you have to interview to be a part of this group, and then they have to come back and select you and choose you. So yes, I had my phone interview with this guy, and it was a great phone interview. It was different, but it was great. I wasn't quite used to it, but I guess I had the right personality to be a part of Base. So big shout out to Base, yo. Because I have a dinner coming up on the 15th or the 16th. I have a dinner coming up on the 16th. I'm going to be somewhere in Chicago. This was a special dinner. I guess they looked at some stuff that I was looking at, and I said, request me a dinner, find me a dinner. So based off of what I put in there as far as qualifications and what they know me as, they're going to link me up with some dope people. So it works. Some great stuff, people. Y'all check out Base. Anyway, again, do some stuff for you out here in this world, y'all. Man, real quick, I do have to shout out Shateria Beauty. I forgot about that. T.L. Williams and Ruby Gold Smoke. That's his wife. That's her stage name. Yes, they own a vegan hair care brand called Shateria Beauty. That's Shateria Beauty. Y'all need to tap in with them for real. Please go to shateriabeauty.com. They are out here giving cancer patients back their hair. Can't lie, people. Shateria Beauty. Please, 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 please tap in with Shateria Beauty. Once again, T.L. Williams and Ruby Gold Smoke. That is his wife. That is her stage name. As she is a singer. They are both singers. Great, talented people. Have a line called Shateria Beauty. Tap them out. Check them out. I can't even get my words right. Jesus, stuff running together. Check them out. So go to www.shateriabeauty.com. Yes. Man. Shoot, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, it's been a great day today. It's been a great day. I'm glad that I was able to give y'all some nuggets. I'm glad I was able to drop some gems on y'all to really, again, as I always say every week, get y'all really thinking a bit. I dropped a lot on y'all today. But again, I hope it was enough so that way y'all can look at something and say, you know what, I never thought about this before. You know, Life Coach Jeff, you made a good point. Let me tap into this one good one. Let me see what's going on here in this area of my life. You know, it's nothing to do it. A lot of times, baby, you just have to do it. And again, big shout out and thank you to everybody who has supported me along the journey, especially with me achieving an honorary doctorate degree in evangelism studies. I appreciate that. I'm telling you, man, because people don't have to recognize you for nothing. I'm just grateful to be recognized in something that I'm already doing, and I can just continue that practice and continue that journey and continue that vision. So shout out to Cheeseboro Bible Institute, along with my friend and my sister, Sharon Pulliam, because Sharon Pulliam, she's one of the people when I know a few people who, when they say they want to bring you along, they want to help you. They in it. They help. And Miss Sharon Pulliam, yeah, my sister, I have to tell you, thank you. You have introduced me to a different type of people. You have introduced me to a different set of different ball game, different playing field. Kind of gets me a little bit closer to where I'm trying to go. So we're going to make some things happen. Y'all stay tuned because we are looking at some things, people. We are looking at some advertisements. Not in the state of Indiana, Illinois, people. No. We are trying to get to New York. So I'm just letting y'all know. I'm just feeding, drip feeding y'all a little bit. We looking at New York for some advertisement, for some placement stuff. Trying to get some more eyes on you. Trying to get people to know about who you are and what it is that you do. Trying to tell y'all, come on, man. When y'all get a road dog, y'all get a buddy. Y'all get some people that can go your way. Take them with you. Take them with you. I'm trying to tell somebody. It's because we all know some good people out here. I'm going to tell y'all. Down to Sharon, Ovita. Oh, my gosh. Trosh, Treble. Just so many people. My boy, Cypher Sick Bishop. So many people in the city of Chicago who rock with your boy. Along with Cheeseboro Bible Institute. Rock with your boy. They see what I'm doing. They understand the mission. I'm telling you, the platform, the shows, everything, it's not for me. I'm just merely the vessel that has to come through and give you all a message 3, maybe 4 times out of the week to motivate y'all a little bit, to show y'all that y'all got what it takes to see every little bit of life through. You don't have to give up. You can take a break for a little bit, but you don't have to stop. You don't have to give up on nothing. Just to let people know that your happiness is not that far away. It is actually quite achievable. But all you got to do is just work it yourself. Get your little something out here. That's all I'm going to say. Just get your little something. Show some love. Allow your heart to be full, not just with your own thoughts and desires, but with the will and the needs and the desires of others. So one day you can turn that right back around and be a blessing to somebody else. Hey, y'all, I think we're going to go ahead and cut it short for the day. I know we 9 minutes ahead of the time. Miss Donalyn, I hope you're not mad. I know I'm about to end the show. We in the game. I done gave a lot of info to the people today. I let them know some things. You know, we didn't talk a little bit. So I just want to part y'all. I want to leave y'all with something because I done said a lot to y'all. I want you to get y'all mind thinking a little bit. So big shout out to each and every one of you. Shout out to ATL. Shout out to New York. Shout out to Ohio as well. I got some numbers off my pages, man. Y'all are tapping in with your boy, Jeff. Y'all tapping in to Life Coach Jeff Releford. So y'all stay locked in, please. Next, from 6 to 8 p.m., we're going to have Mixtape Monday with Julian St. Chris. And then after from 8 to 10 p.m., we will have the Dinah Lynn Big Show. So y'all stay tapped in, tuned in to WCHI Biggs Radio Chicago, the voice of a new generation. And remember, this is your boy, Life Coach Jeff, coming to you live on the Jeff Releford Show. And as always, redirect, regroup, refocus. And I love y'all so very much. And peace out. Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Jeff Releford, and I thank you for joining me on the Jeff Releford Show. Because listen, you could have been doing anything else today, right? But you chose on your way home from work, or if you just at home chilling, to tune in to the Jeff Releford Show. Now, real quick, I want to say this to you. Go ahead, tell your friends and family to download the online Radio Box app to your Android or your Apple device. So that way you can go ahead and listen to us on the go. And what you do is from there, you type in Biggs Radio Chicago. Okay? Biggs Radio Chicago. And also listen to our sister stations in Indianapolis, Indiana, Pasadena, California, Atlanta, Georgia. And once again, you are kicking it with Jeff Releford on the Jeff Releford Show on Biggs Radio Chicago, the voice of a new generation. Let's go.